But I think this word is important specifically to the young people. It starts off in the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. It says, "Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth." But it's important, young people, that no matter what you start, you've got to be able to finish. It wasn't good enough for Jesus to be born of a virgin. It wasn't good enough for Jesus just to be a carpenter. But Jesus came on this earth for one purpose and for one reason alone. And though he started out great, he had to finish with an impact. Many of you have opportunities laid inside of you that it will take education to complete. May or may not. Some people, can do it without. But whichever way you take, hopefully you do take the road of education. But whichever way you take, whether it is business, start it and make sure you finish it. Your career choice right now is going to be the utmost importance. And right now, you are at the prime age for each one of you to know what it is you want to focus on as you continue. What you do now is going to be very impactful. You can have a plan A, you can have a plan B, you can have a plan C. You should always have a backup plan. Never always rely on just one thing. But I believe that there is great opportunities right now for each one of you to really, truly invest in. John chapter 4, verse 34 says, Jesus said unto them, "My meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work." To finish his work. When we read this passage, we see the course that God had planned for his son Jesus. All right, Jesus was born the Son of God, and he did not bypass anything. Jesus had to work. Jesus had to show himself approved. He said the meat, the thing that causes nourishment, the thing that causes me to be sustained, it gives me the strength, it gives me what I need to continue on. He said, this is the thing that keeps me alive. My meat, the main point of me continuing to live every day is for one thing, and that is to finish what my Father sent me to do. That was the only thing that was important for him. It was to finish what his Father sent him to do. He would not leave this earth until he finished what his Father sent him to do. Can I tell all of you young people, don't give up. I know that this is something you have heard time and time and time again. But sincerely, from everybody, I can speak on behalf of all the church members. Maybe your mother didn't have an opportunity. Maybe your father didn't have an opportunity. Maybe some people in your family didn't have the opportunities like you had. Back in my days when we were growing up, it was hardworking parents who probably did not even get a chance to finish school because they had to focus on you. Focus on you. They did not have that type of an opportunity, but you have open doors in front of you now. Our governments are opening doors to you now because there is such a shortage, a lack. Government now is giving out money for people to take on certain jobs and certain careers just to help you get to where you need to be. You've got to tap in, young people. Don't live a wasted life. You've come this far, and you've got to continue the road ahead. Some of you have lived, to see what your parents have lived in. And you have to grasp this moment. Take where you are right now and really consider the impact, the change that you can make in this world. You are impactful to this generation. You ought not to become a statistic. You see all of these stripes on my shoulder? They actually symbolize something. They're not there for decoration. I know it make me look nice, but it's not there because to make me look nice. It's there to symbolize the level, the degree of education that I have obtained. Each stripe is a level of a degree earned. All right? And the more you study, another strike you get. The more you study and you finish, another strike you get. All right? And I want to see your whole arms filled. I want you to be decked out and striped out. Don't stop. Stay the course. All right? Finish the race. Finish the race. You've got to finish. Don't start and stop. I know it's discouraging. One of the worst things now for our young people is because the world is changing. And though the world is changing, it's getting harder and harder. And so it gets more challenging. But don't stop. Keep knocking. Keep on going. Hold steadfast and don't ever let go. Don't ever give up. I know it's hard. Don't ever give up. You got to do it because soon, one day, some of you will become family, and you will be owners, and you'll be business owners, and you will be, doing things that are trying to get you and your family sustained. And the path that you take right now will set you up for your future to come. Young people, hear the words of my mouth and stay the course. Don't give up. Knowing what you want to do right now, stay the course. Trust me, young people, it's going to be beneficial to you. Will you stand?